Welcome to the Weird and the Weary. I'm Jason. With me is Kevin.
Hey, everyone.
And Lee.
Hey, everybody.
How's everybody doing? How's your week been, guys?
It's pretty good.
Pretty good?
Yeah.
That's tolerable.
Pretty good. Pretty tolerable. It's a long weekend.
Ooh, yeah. Just living it up.
Yeah, one extra day to think you're going to sleep in, but it never happens.
No, of course not.
Never.
No, I did.
You did. You slept in.
Yep.
Wow.
I finally did it.
Wow.
I didn't get out of bed yesterday until 8.
Okay, we have different definitions of sleeping in.
And then
Yeah,
today I didn't
yeah.
get out of bed until 7.
So is that sleeping in too?
Dude, I usually get up like 5 o'clock, sometimes quarter to 4.
Okay, I guess I slept
Quarter
in
to
then.
5, sorry.
I got up at 9:30 and I was like, whew, I wish I slept in.
Oh, wow, man. I feel like I missed the whole day when I wake up at 9:30. No, I kind of do. I'm getting at that sundowning age,
Okay.
where it's like 5 a.m. is a good time to be awake. I could make some coffee. I could finish a few things. And then, I need a nap
Yeah.
at 9. So,
I got to try to build a nice routine for retirement.
oh, right. You start
It's
start
20
early.
ye's. I'm about 21 years removed, but still.
Right, money planning, and then your daily life planning. You get a 20-year jump on that.
Yeah.
You'd be making coffee like a pro.
Oh, hell yeah. I make coffee like a pro now. Imagine what's going to be like that later.
Oh,
Yeah.
I'm hoping I got a robot to take care of it for me by then.
Right,
I'll lend you mine.
I saw somebody shared a link of a restaurant in Las Vegas that has robots doing the cooking. They're
Perfect.
tossing the saute, and I don't know if they were plating. I didn't watch all of it, but I think they were plating. Maybe not, but
Whatever.
Can you return food to the robots if you're not happy with it?
I think so.
Yeah, but they're going to spit oil right in there.
I was
Right.
wondering about that.
Right, and
Some
not the
hydraulic
kind you
fluid.
want. Yeah, and they'll cook it exactly the same way though, because they're a robot. So they know how to do it one way. I think complaining would be kind of obtuse at that point.
Hey, my food tastes like a car now. What the fuck happened?
What's honking back there? It's a fucking Gordon Ramsay robot. Yeah.
I understand binary. I know what the fuck's going on.
Hey, but we all love food. I mean, robots aside, robots just cook our food right now.
Right.
We might get some food eating robots. Poison taster robot, get to work. Oh, okay. Yeah.
25% arsenic.
Oh, my belly hurts.
55% fecal matter.
Well, food's great. Food could evoke like kind of like a bond, of the ages, like barbecue, right? You think about that barbecue.
Oh,
is-
the smell.
right, and the most
burning wood,
primal
charcoal.
way to share food is to cook it over some fire,
Yeah.
and spread it among everybody that's there.
And feats of strength.
Right. And that's what would happen after a great battle or some victory. There'd be a big fucking
It's barbecue time.
a bloody luau or something. I don't know what I mean. Cook some sheep and I don't know.
Bleat.
I'm getting my references from watching that shitty Genghis Khan show that was on or the Marco Polo show on Netflix.
Oh, I didn't bother.
It was always like,
Didn't bother.
yeah, we're fucking killing the shit out of everything, and the next scene is like, yeah, we're eating and fucking.
Yeah,
I'm
nice.
pretty much, I would imagine that's how the Silk Road ran, in that dynasty era.
It's like harlots and Caligula mixed together.
right, just less
And the
seashell gathering.
Asian background.
But I mean, everybody's heard that term. I'm so hungry, I could eat a horse, right? I've said it.
Yeah.
Actually referred to a lot of different things. My dogs, I've threatened to eat them.
Is it
I will
because you're
eat
hungry
you.
or
Yeah, when I'm starving.
just because they're so cute?
They're cute. I want to eat them.
Yeah.
And, just kind of crunch them up.
Sure.
I want to go to the grocery store, but I got food right here.
I got
Come
food
here.
right here. And then you lovingly tell them, "Oh, I'm going to slaughter you and eat you."
Yeah.
I
Oh,
love
yeah,
you.
just like Tiny Tina there.
Yeah. See, it's the way you speak. Because you don't
Sure.
want the meat to be afraid
Right.
of you eating it.
So
Be calm.
You got to get the meat excited about getting eaten.
Right, and the shit we feed our dogs, I'm sure it'll make really tasty little dog.
Yeah.
Maybe. I am going to say I would eat a dog if situation was dire.
Okay.
I would eat my dogs first, then people. Yeah, I would maybe because they're small. You
Right.
know, there's not a lot. It would be like for me, like, wait, what are you doing? What
Be
are you
like
eating
a
over
rabbit for one person.
there? Look, man, it's just a pug. Okay, it's enough. It's like a little roast for
I
one.
didn't bring enough for the whole class. No.
Right. It's like a wild turkey.
Can't
There's
share.
only so much good meat on a pug.
Mm-hmm.
Stringy little legs, but big thick brisket. And brisket takes a while. It's a small brisket.
No, I would just train the dogs to go hunt other dogs.
You've seen my dogs. You met my dogs.
Yeah. They can kill.
Well, yeah.
If they had to, they would find.
Sure.
They would find stuff.
One's killed
Bring back a
a
deer.
squirrel in front of me.
Surprise you.
She chomped it up and tossed it and then left. I don't know if she'd go after a deer. She'd probably just go to sleep.
Go for a really small one.
But this can be true in some cases. People will actually eat horses. I mean, right now it's horse. Flesh is still consumed in parts of the world.
Is it outlawed in France yet?
I don't think so. Maybe I haven't looked into that, but I know in
Thought that's where
Japan
the-
you can get like horse sashimi.
'Cause I thought that's where the retired race horses would go. They'd be euthanized and made into food.
I don't see like racehorse wouldn't be a good flesh, man, because they're like
Too tough.
Yeah, they're stringy, like jackrabbits of horses.
Yeah, no, thank you.
Yeah, fast,
Oh, so
stringy.
that's
thin
glue
legs.
then.
Yeah, glue. That's horrible. It is. It's awful.
Tallow.
So yeah, in 1772, there was a baby who was named Tarrare, which might have been a nickname. He was born in Lyons, France, to a poor family, and he'd grow up to be known to have the most ravenous appetite, and it enough to make his family kick him out of his home, since they were really too poor to feed this kid.
Get that fat baby out of here.
Right. He just eats us out of house and home. Another one. But I mean, it sounds harsh, but this guy had some limitless hunger. Like he needed to feed. He needed to feed and feed, and the final straw was when he ate a quarter of a bullock or a cow. And this is as much food, weighing as much as Tarrare himself. Like about 100 pounds.
It's like a superpower.
Yeah. I mean, that's like the fucking competitive eating.
Yeah.
Multiplied by I don't know, I'm trying to think of something that eats like that we could relate to,
something that eats almost its entire weight.
Right.
I can't think of anything.
Oh, one of my dogs.
Oh.
Definitely.
Aw.
Okay, I can see that.
Yeah,
Ruthie.
the pug. Yeah. A little ham. But, no, I couldn't even imagine. I've eaten a pound of stuff before, and I'm ready to die.
Yeah.
Well, I would think maybe in one sitting, say you go to a good churrascaria or something, you probably eat maybe 3 pounds, maybe a little more with drink.
Wow, man. Yeah.
All the meats that come by, and if you're there for 3-4 hours, say 3 hours.
Okay,
and
yeah.
you're enjoying
yeah.
yourself, yeah. Or a wedding.
Still, though, I kind of just feel sluggish after I think what is it, 6 ounces of meat is a recommended portion?
Well, it's whatever is supposed to be the inside of your hand, without the fingers.
I have big hands.
So if you ate that much of a piece of meat, that's what you're supposed to.
Whoops.
I'm fucked, yeah.
Yeah.
I eat.
So just imagine
I eat
without
so
your
much more
thumbs or
than that.
fingers. That's about what you're supposed to eat.
I think I eat all of our hands combined. That shit. Some point,
Yeah, I can see that shit.
That's a steak.
let me
yeah,
get 3 New York strips.
Right, put Kevin's next to yours, and there we go. We got there's the steak I would eat. Yeah,
Nice.
Taking some of that home.
And the fucking ribs.
Pile it up on top, too.
Now I'm gonna eat a horse. But Tarrare, he ate 10 times that at least. That's a lot of fucking cow, though. Man.
Yeah, it sounds like the Blob.
So he did. He left. Fine. just taking these bones, though. I need something to chew on. And he ended up hanging out with thieves and prostitutes, as any hungry, young, homeless child does.
Sure.
First thing they do.
First, yeah, that's like...
Find the hoes and the pros.
Right, because they know where some of the food is, I would imagine, and how to steal some. And he did that. He became some beggar. He would steal. That got a little daunting, though. Didn't really feed the need, so to speak. So he joined the carnival, and he became a war bump act for the carnival.
Oh,
yeah. So he'd draw crowds by eating just crazy, unconventional items, like stones and live animals and wine corks and
Wait a minute, what? Why? It's like, I'm going to do corks and animals. The cork, well, I guess it's a build-up then. It's
right.
It's like, oh, eat the cork, eat the rock, eat the snake, eat the rabbit.
Yeah, I had a friend in grade school that would do that. He would just eat shit for money, like a pencil or like cigarette. He put a cigarette out in his mouth and eat it.
Wow.
And he'd just take a few bucks for it.
Oh my god!
Yeah, I don't know, man.
The spirit of Tarrare lives on.
Fucking superhero, the recycler.
Those shits, though, man. Those shits must have been painful and god awful. Like just,
barbaric.
Right, like the pain you're going through. Just my friend who would eat a fucking number 2 pencil. Like, come on, man. That's some
Wood, lead, metal.
You could puncture something, man.
Yeah.
What's the eraser made out of?
Rubber, man. It's just rubber.
Oh.
A little piece of rubber.
Just bounce right out.
Yeah, that'll bounce out, but like the graphite just fucking poking your guts.
I hope you never ate a Brillo pad.
In Tarrare, though, man, they eating like live animals, having to shit out some live... I saw that South Park episode where the gerbil was going through doing his own little Lord of the Rings in Mr. Slave's butt.
So wrong.
There's birds in there. It was amazing. Yeah, but not Tarrare. Tarrare did it the other way. He goes down his gullet, not up his butt.
Right.
He does it the right way.
He also ate an entire basket of apples, like one after the other.
Ooh.
So, at least he wasn't hungry. Stones aren't really preferred, but at least, you got a bunch of stones in your belly, and you're like, yeah, okay, I could sleep tonight.
At least it's filled up.
Right, it's filled up. These corks are easy to digest.
Yeah.
A little flavor on the tip.
That's the original meaning to that Marley song. Them belly full, but them hungry.
They wrote it for him.
He wrote it for Tarrare.
I knew there was some inspiration somewhere for from Tarrare. But yeah, he moved. And in 1778 he became a busker, and his performances, they're successful.
Sure. I'd be interested in watching that.
Yeah, I'd be really intrigued to watch a guy just eat a basket of apples, or I don't know how many wine corks he would eat, but I would think it would be quite a significant amount.
Probably 24. It's probably some rounded number.
Oh, maybe you could like puke them up too, because they just float.
Sure.
Whoop!
They all float down here.
That was his little marquee. He started that. Tarrare, it all floats down here. But as all performers do, there's fatigue, and in his case, it was some severe intestinal obstruction.
Oh, surprise!
Yeah, the treatment, some powerful laxative. Some good castor oil. Just glare it down.
Dynamite.
Maybe sludge some up the old, bung. Both ways. You lube like Drano.
Sure.
Oh yeah, meet together. And
yeah, like the foaming power snake Drano.
Oh yeah.
You don't get to see that cool shit. You only see it on the commercial, but you hope it doesn't in your drain.
I would not want him using my toilet.
You guys...
I'll dig a nice spot for him out back and bury that shit.
I don't know. At that point, I probably would have just I'm giving up the life, guys. I'm not doing hamster style anymore. I'm not eating like this. I need to eat real food, guys.
That's good, son.
Too bad we can't afford to feed you.
What are you doing back here? Get out.
Told you, I got none for you. Not even own shit.
You ate our fucking rocks, you asshole.
Yeah, he recovered. Yeah, he got better. And he offered to eat the doctor's watch and chain just to show that he was feeling better.
Oh, perfect.
But the doctor threatened that he'd cut him open to retrieve it if he did that. You know, like, that's a little too far. That's my watch, bro, and I'm a doctor, and I like cutting
Come on, let me
people open.
Let me hold that inside me.
Yeah, so I dare you, because I like cutting.
Triple dog dare you, bitch.
Ooh,
And I could hear it.
My mama
I'll
gave me
hear
that watch.
ticking.
I'll know exactly where to go.
I wind that thing so tight. So
Wound up. Jet.
So, you know, with that, he just couldn't keep himself sated, man. He was a hungry fella. He was very, very hungry. And he was about 100 pounds. He weighed 100 pounds.
After eating all that?
After eating like that, yeah. Like, his metabolism was insane. And he was declared to have no mental illness.
Huh.
I mean, the eating rocks and stuff was an act, right?
Right. He didn't like it.
I don't know why I'm this way.
He was considered more apathetic than if anything, and he did have a fondness for snake meat. He liked a good hunk of snake meat.
Never tried any snakes before.
It's supposed to taste like fishy chicken.
Huh.
Now, it was described that he had like very soft, fair hair and a very wide mouth, which had heavily stained teeth and hardly any lips. He was just all mouth.
Come here.
All I can think of is like a critter, one of the critters, from the Critters movies. Ghoulies.
Gremlins.
He sounds horrific, actually. I think that's probably another reason why they kicked him out of the house, too. They're like, I cannot stand your no-lip fucking face.
You're ugly as shit.
You're
Just
ugly as
get
shit.
out.
You're grinning all the time, and you're not even happy. You're always crying because you're hungry.
You're grinning with those messed up rock-eating teeth.
You look like your mother had relations with a frog.
Now, when he wouldn't eat, though, like, his skin would get loose. And he could, like, wrap his belly skin around his waist. Like, yeah, man. He'd deflate. He'd deflate, man. He'd just,
It's like those old anti-weed commercials.
Yes,
It's just like sapped out on the couch.
My friend's really just stoned and really flat. And I don't know. I'm just going to go. Fuck you, Tarrare. Oh, I'm just hungry.
Tarrare, you gotta eat some more food. Nobody likes you like this.
Nobody could feed me enough.
Merci beaucoup.
Needs a Snickers.
But his abdomen would distend, like, he'd been starving for months, but this was like, not, he wasn't like starving that badly. He needed to eat, man. And his body was hot to the touch, and he sweated profusely. And he had a severe body odor that couldn't be endured within 20 paces. This guy sounds like a catch.
He sounds like a nightmare, man.
Oh,
Walking landfill.
I don't know. I think the ladies would be into him. Cook for me.
I want to eat you. Literally. Feet first.
So, like, every day he just wakes up saggy until he gets more food in him again?
Yeah.
Yeah, it sounded like X-Files kind of stuff.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, he just needed to eat that much. It probably, made blood. He probably didn't have any blood until he ate.
From the producers of Need for Speed comes Need for Feed.
It's also reported that his odor would become worse after eating. And his eyes would get all bloodshot and like a nearly visible vapor would rise from him. Like you get his own atmosphere kind of, because he was warm.
What the hell?
Yeah, man. And he belched constantly without lips. Come on, man. Like, is he going to vomit? No, I'm just having a little indigestion.
They didn't have Tums back then, I guess.
No. No, just like eat another squirrel, you idiot. Oh man, yeah. I mean,
He's like whipping down squirrels with his fucking skin lasso.
Oh, he's snapping at him like a towel. Fucking skin whip.
It's dazed. I can get it.
you can see it like punching around in his stomach. Haven't eaten in 10 days.
10 days? No, that dude couldn't last fucking 12 hours.
Just fucking deflate.
It's a superpower.
And then he'd get all Snorlax-y. He'd kind of just fucking like lounge about when he's digesting.
Some serious itis.
And on top of all this, he had chronic diarrhea. And there was like blood and pus in his stool.
Ugh.
I would think it was maybe like, bird feathers and squirrel teeth coming out.
Stones, forks.
Like, oh, there's that piece that I ate.
Whoops.
That took a while.
Ugh.
Yeah, he basically just had, inflammatory bowel disease his whole existence.
Was plumbing wasn't like a thing then, right?
No.
So he's just shitting all over.
Yeah, another reason why they probably got rid of him.
Yeah, get him out of here.
God, he's just leaking every day.
Fucking shit barrel.
He's gone through every pair of pants in the house, and there's only 2.
Ugh, leaky Tarrare.
His ass sees more shit than a household chamber pot.
It's fucking lipless belching. Tarrare! Maybe that's what Tarrare is. It's what his belching sounds like.
I think that's French for the rar.
Tarrare.
He was probably inspiration for Pigpen.
Oh, God. Now, during this time, the War of the First Coalition had broken out, and which was a traditional name of the wars that several European powers had fought during 1792 to 1797 against the First French Republic. Tarrare joined the military, joined the French Revolutionary military.
Sure, he's like 20, 25 around that time.
Yeah, so why not? Get a couple squares in.
Sure.
Maybe he wanted to see if he could just eat like a normal person.
Yeah, I mean, it probably becomes their kind of job to feed him at that point.
Sure. Yeah, uniform and some food.
Nice.
Yeah.
It's a win-win. No more rocks.
Well, rations weren't enough, actually.
Oh.
It wasn't enough. And he'd scavenge through the garbage and into the gutters, because they dump like waste, old waste food in the gutters and these big like cesspools, and he'd dig through it and eat it. And yeah. So imagine like watching like any of those old French Revolutionary movies. And like the ground's always wet for some reason. It's always wet.
Always wet
In France. It's always wet. Yeah, he's digging through that kind of shit, and like so piss, shit, offal.
Perfect.
Good guy, man.
Great times.
Eventually, he was sent to the infirmary for exhaustion because you need to eat, man. He's hungry. You need to eat. Plus, he's also eating out of the cesspit, so yeah, I think he's got a little fucking some parasites in the gut. Finally,
I just don't feel well, Doc. It's probably because you're eating shit.
Literally.
I don't know. I don't think so.
Junk food is better than what you've been eating.
I might have gotten a different worm that's fighting the main worm in my gut.
Oh.
I have like the one worm I like.
Yeah.
And he's probably bothering him.
Oh, jeez.
So, can I get some of that kerosene? Let me drink some kerosene.
I'll just tell the other one to stay near the top.
Pour some witch hazel in my eyes. That'll help.
Wonderful.
Oh man, they couldn't even sate him in the apothecary though, man. Like he would just fucking chow through that food. What's this crappy broth? I don't want this shitty broth. I've eaten all my bandages. You're like, you don't have any open wounds. I know.
They're inside of me.
Just bandage my tapeworm.
He's cold.
Needed backup, damn it.
He did. He ate fucking bandages. He would.
Medicated fucking bandages.
Yeah, they're.
He
Well, if they're
tux.
medicated, maybe it makes him feel better.
He loved the witch hazel smell.
Eat this tux, bitch.
Weird seasoning.
Yeah, they'd heat them up and use them to cover wounds. Kind of like a early sterilization kind of thing. But no, man, probably get a little drunk off that too.
Ooh.
So two doctors, they caught wind of this. This is Dr. Cuvier and Dr. George Didier. Cuvier, Didier. And
No, Baron Percy. That was his title. I found out that's his title.
so
George Didier Baron Percy.
George Didier.
It's like a title.
Baron Percy.
Yeah.
Yes.
He was a surgeon. He was the head surgeon.
Should have taken French. They were tasked by the hospital to find out why he was the way he was.
What the fuck is wrong with this guy?
Pretty much. Yeah, like we examined his stool, and I've seen 8 shards of glass, and,
I've seen horrors.
and all of our poultices are lodged
Found
in
him.
his intestine.
Found that shipment there, Harvey.
It got rid of the worms. It did. It was they were laced with I don't even know. Just,
Witch hazel.
yeah, and
They were having
lantern
witch hazel
oil and
parties.
clove juice or something. I don't know, baby spit, whatever they used back then in the 17th century.
Butter.
Oh, right, cure all.
Smart.
Get a burn, slap butter on it.
Butter that bad boy right up.
Sunburn, butter yourself,
Butter croissant with the bandage.
and then croissant your ears to stop the cannon roar. That was Tarrare.
Stop the Tarrare roar.
They started conducting some tests. Started with preparing meals that was enough for about 15 laborers. And he proceeded to eat it, and he fell asleep immediately.
Yeah, I mean, all the blood in his body's got to go to digesting 15 meals, I guess.
Right, and it's been a while. I mean, and those poultices, cotton only really digests for so much. Yeah.
Night, ninjas.
But yeah, he ate all of that. He ate all that food. So what what they put their heads together and they used all their best doctor knowledge of the era.
Okay.
They figured, you know what? If he ate this much,
Yeah.
he'll eat this.
Okay.
So they brought him a cat.
Why?
Yeah. And he tore into the cat. He ripped its abdomen open with his teeth. With his lipless fucking teeth. This is some horror shit, man. He drank its blood. He ate the whole cat beside the bones. He just kind of ripped off all he could and just left.
It's like me with KFC.
Right.
Got it.
Right.
I ate the bones.
Right. Or if you're a real dick, you just eat all the skin off and leave the skinless chicken in the bucket.
Can I just get a bucket of skin?
And then they tell you leave. They did that to me.
Bucket of skin.
Not for Tarrare, though.
Or I would just he might eat KFC bones. I don't know. They're good. They're pretty cooked.
Good enough.
Might choke and die like a dog. I don't know, but and like an eagle, he vomited up the fur and the skin.
Mm.
So they had enough of that. They're like, all right, that was heinous.
Yeah.
It's horrible.
Gross. Wow. Can't
That was
believe.
my daughter's cat.
Gosh, she's going to get so upset.
Oh.
So they gave up and they decided to start giving him lizards and snakes and puppies.
Oh.
Right.
Fuck that.
I don't think that's much better.
Well,
It's horrible.
Tarrare, he complained about the claw
Right.
of the cat. The cat's claw was hard to chew.
Oh.
A puppy's claw, the puppy pad. You felt little puppy pads.
Yeah,
right?
they got the little
little
jelly beans.
and you think about eating them.
Yum, 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 yum.
Then you realize what they walk on.
Yeah.
And same with the cat. The cats have it's like a subreddit with whole beans, like cat
Yes.
beans or some shit.
Yep.
Yeah,
Yeah, toe beans.
toe beans. Thank you. They're cute.
Yeah.
I mean, Would I want to eat them for real? No.
Nah.
I mean, that's the part I wouldn't eat of an animal, not their feet. I'd eat the rest, not their feet.
Right.
Bad enough when a cat jumps on somebody's counter,
Mm-hmm.
and then you're like, oh, you just shit in a box with all your shit and piss in it. You just jumped on their counter.
Cat shit counters.
You got a shit counter. Thanks,
Wow.
cat. Asshole fucking cat. But yeah, puppies and fucking cats, man.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And snakes. Remember, he loves a good old snake.
Right. He's a big reptile man.
So a few months go by, and the military, they want their soldier back, man. They want him back in action because there's a fucking war to win. Don't care how hungry you are.
Yeah. Stop crying.
Well, Dr. Cuvier, he wanted to use Tarrare's ability for the military service by having him swallow a wooden box with a message in it and bring it over enemy lines. He was going to be a fucking Trojan horse, man. And you know what?
What?
He did it.
Oh.
2 days later, took about 2 days for him to shit that out, and they pulled it out of his doo doo, and yeah, he
But
did.
that was only the practice run. It wasn't the real mission yet. He
No.
just ate the box.
He ate the box, so we knew he could do it. We already knew he could do it.
Sure, he can eat anything as far as I can tell.
If he was around today, I'm sure the guy would be able to eat a Rubik's Cube and solve it and shit it out solved. Yeah.
God, he would be such a YouTube phenom.
Oh, he'd win America's Got Talent or whatever other dumb show like that.
Yeah.
He'd probably win like all of them. He's like, I don't sing, but check this out. And then, wow, your album's going to be hot.
I can't sing because I don't have lips. But
I sampled my Rubik's Cube solving in my intestinal tract. That would be amazing. I want to see that happen. I hope I get to see that one day. I hope. So, yeah, he did it. He showed that he could do it.
Yep.
And after showing the generals that he could, they gave him a wheelbarrow full of 30 pounds of raw bull lungs and liver as a reward.
Nobody ever pays me in bull lungs.
Bullshit.
You know, I like a good smoked lung.
That's how I get paid. Bullshit.
A bull lung, it takes a while to prepare. You
Mm-hmm.
know, it's I've never eaten lungs.
I believed you. I was thinking it's tough to get the bulls to start smoking.
Well, he ate all of that right in front of him, pretty much. He ate almost all of it, and had to get his strength back.
Sure. After pushing to get that thing out.
Right. Hopefully, they didn't feed him that for the mission where he eats the real shit. Because digging through that, I just can only imagine like that Jurassic Park scene where they're digging through the Triceratops shit.
Ugh.
That's all I could think of this guy, but it's lung and liver shit.
Mm.
Lung and liver shit, man. Ugh. That's got to fucking wow. That's got to be powerful. Powerful.
Enough to bring back the old gods.
Oh, beyond. Yeah. I can't remember his name. I'm just going to call my friend, and he'll tell me because I always ask him. I think it's like Corphalius, the god of feces or something.
Gross. Sounds like he found himself a new soldier in this man.
Oh, yeah. I call him the power of Corphalius, or whatever his name is. I don't remember. But
Cockles.
Cockles. What? After that hearty meal, it's a good reward, I guess, for this guy. And his skill, while considerable, General de Beauharnais, who wasn't completely convinced, he's kind of skeptical of Tarrare's mental state. Like, how could a man like this just eat a box and then shit it out and then eat lung and liver? My mother gave me lung, but she never did it right.
Something is up with this motherfucker.
Tarrare! He has no lips. Don't like him. So yeah, his first mission wasn't it was a dummy, and Tarrare, it wasn't a real mission. It wasn't a real message in the box he's gonna shit out. But Tarrare he dressed as a German peasant, and tried to navigate the land, but he was caught as it was noted he spoke no German.
Oh, mein Gott.
Perfect.
He could have just whistled through his teeth like an idiot. Yeah, and got away with it. Oh, wow, no. Get away from him. Yeah, kids, get away. Now, I wonder if he had, like, the Harlequin syndrome, you know, like...
this around... possibly.
Yeah, 'cause that's what it kind of sounds...
Because he drew too much attention.
Right.
Who's that really smelly, creepy guy in the woods that won't stop eating our livestock?
Oh,
He's going through the awful.
It's just Tarrare again. He's got that condition.
It's the insatiable Tarrare.
He's smiling all the time as he eats through my cow.
Attack on Titan.
Yeah, I was
style.
going to say, I'm picturing like an Attack on Titan thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness! You know what?
Yeah.
That may have been inspirational for that.
Yep.
Makes sense.
Yep.
Yeah, because he also had no genitals. So
I don't know. I
They have
don't know
no
what
genitals.
book you're reading.
Attack on Titan? They have no.
Oh no, I'm talking about this dude. I don't know if he didn't have any genitals.
They have no nipples. I don't know. I've only seen like the intro.
Good enough.
Oh,
Don't they fly and shit?
No.
Little zip lines. Weird show.
Oh no, the humans that are going after him, they have like these devices that go and then impale themselves into the buildings, like spikes.
They impale themselves on spikes?
No, the
Nice.
spikes impale into the buildings.
Parkour.
And allows them to use this device to get them in the neck, like these swords. Cut them in the back of the neck to kill them. That's how you kill them.
Nice. And then Tarrare eats them.
Yeah, Tarrare just eats anything he can get his hands on.
Right.
So
they die. He eats them.
Well, no, the Titans, they eat the people. I was thinking that was an inspiration for the Titans.
yeah.
Oh, I was
'Cause
thinking like
he eats-
Tarrare like eats up the mess after a battle.
Oh, no, he's the one eating the people. Like eating them whole. Like Kronos.
Give him a chance, you know. Yeah, so he's caught. He was caught. No German.
Whoops.
And the Prussians, they brought him, he was brought to the Prussian authorities, and he refused to give up his mission. Like, no, you'll never get anything from Tarrare. Oh, wait. You'll never get anything from Tarrare.
I'm so hungry.
Just picturing like an Inglorious Bastards thing. Buongiorno.
Guten Tag. My gums are so dry.
Do you have any Wiener Schnitzel?
So he was brought before the local Prussian commander, General Zogli, or Zogli, General Zogli, and he refused to talk. So he was imprisoned, and about 24 hours later, he relented and spilled the beans.
Makes sense. He's probably super deflated by then.
Right, and he was hoping he would get some beans spilled into him.
Yeah, give me the beans.
Just give me the whole can. I'll swallow it.
So they chained him to a latrine, and the box emerged from his stool 30 hours after being swallowed. And General, furious that the message was a fraud, it was a drawing of a penis, really crude penis.
Peeing all over the general.
Oh,
Yeah.
It was an ant with a little hat on it.
Beauharnais was really known for his practical joke. It's like, I put the dick in you. You swallow my dick.
such a jokester.
You're a dick swallower.
And Tarrare, he's going to pay the price. He was slated to be hung.
Aw.
Be hanged at the neck and die. And, yeah. So,
Poor guy.
as they're marching him out to the gallows, right at the last minute, the general stops the execution. And had Tarrare beaten and dumped at the French lines. I don't know if there would be really much pleasure in beating Tarrare. You know, he seems pretty pathetic. Smells.
It's like the village idiot.
I worked with a guy like Tarrare. He didn't eat like Tarrare, but he smelled like Tarrare.
I had a teacher like that in high school.
Yeah? Did he have no lips? Or
He
just
had
smelled?
very thin lips, but he smelled horrible. Horrible.
like a sandwich, days old sandwich, but there's no sandwich in sight.
No, it smelled like really bad breath inside of a cheese sandwich. It was horrible.
I hate it when people breathe in my cheese
It
sandwiches.
was horrible.
So I don't go to
like I could
Panera.
imagine fumes coming off this dude. I
See,
bet
like Tarrare, man, he had some fumes coming off of him.
Yeah.
Visible fumes.
It's got vapor coming off.
this guy was married. I wonder if his wife lost her sense of smell at birth or something.
I don't know, man. I mean, this guy was a fucking weird creeper who got nailed for some, heinous internet crime shit involving underage. But he always smelled like a 6-day-old lost fucking sandwich with onions on it.
Ugh.
It was fucking awful. And he'd
Sandwich, man.
skulk behind you because it was an IT job, so
Yeah.
he'd sit there and be like, "What are you doing?" And
Ooh.
you'd smell his motherfucking shit before he even got near you. And if you're listening, fucko, you stink still, you motherfucker.
Smell you from here.
Creepy shit.
Stay away from me.
And yeah. So he was. I don't know what his eating habits were. I know he would like ingest maybe 100 cigarettes a day.
Ooh,
so,
that's
yeah.
probably good and helpful.
Right. So
Jeez, 5
nicotine
packs.
Tarrare.
That's half a carton. That's insane.
Oh yeah, he was a gross dude. Yeah, and he had like yellowy fingers, and yeah, he was fucking sick. Gross.
I feel nauseous.
Some sort of little ghoul man.
Ghouly.
Now Tarrare didn't want any more involvement with the military after this.
That makes
Right.
sense. It
So,
sounds awful.
Yeah, I mean they fucked him over. They gave him a fake dick pic message.
Yeah, they just put the dick in the box.
Oh, see, they stole that. SNL stole that from the fucking general.
Jeez. Char had such an influence on our pop culture. I had no idea.
Yeah, nobody knew. and he begged Baron Percy to cure him. Like I think the only cure really was to be hanged at the neck to die. Was because like he would have gotten out of being hanged, right? His neck skin would have been like, boom.
Oh, yeah.
He would have like plopped out like
He would play dead for a bit.
like your puppy. If your puppy had like a loose collar, it would be like, it would, because she has so much neck skin.
Oh, when she
you know?
refuses to move. She's like,
Right. The harness starts pulling off of her, because she's all fucking loose skin, little
trying to
bulldog.
wiggle out of it.
Steal her.
Little wiggle.
roly-poly.
You can try. You will die.
She loves me. Falls asleep on me. I pick her up.
She does a little head
Her
wag.
skin gets all Tarrare-like. It starts sagging off of her body. Because she's sleepy.
Hey, look, it's a toga.
Looking very Terrarian today.
Now, he was offered, he did get some help, but nothing was working. They're injecting his stomach full of lead. They were making him drink mercury. Like shit, like whatever the fuck, like, what? Let's try a little arsenic in your ears. I don't know.
That'll do it.
That'll do it. Nope, didn't do it. Okay, you look
It
worse.
usually cures everything.
But after some time, it was reported that a 14-year-old baby disappeared without a trace at the same hospital that Tarrare was being treated at.
Did you say 14-month?
14-month-old baby being treated. Yeah, sick little baby.
Oh.
Yeah, sick little baby. Disappeared.
That's interesting. What a wild coincidence.
Now, Percy was unable and unwilling to help him, so Tarrare fled. And he hid. He hid. And it was about 4 years later when M. Tessiers of Versailles Hospital contacted Percy to state a former patient of his was asking for him. It was Tarrare, who had swallowed a golden fork to try and heal himself.
As one does.
Right. I considered this for many things, swallowing a golden fork, spoon, knife.
Right. Depending on your condition.
Right. And if you go for all three, you're really fucked up.
Ooh.
If you're doing a cutlery set,
Yeah.
if you're doing like a full service, napkin included, yeah. Because that's a salad fork, a dinner fork, soup, and dessert spoon.
Well, he messed up the usage. He thought you're supposed to eat it. It's actually to help, pick poop out if you're constipated.
He might have thought that the fork would just,
That's why it's the
jab all the
golden
little
fork.
devils in his belly that he has.
Oh, yeah, it's old-timey medicine.
Yeah.
Got too many ghosts in there.
Aerate your belly.
Well, as you would imagine, as well as swallowing a fork might help some, it actually would help absolutely no one because it failed. It didn't help him.
No.
No, I think it went sideways. It went whatever way it goes, it's going to fuck you up, man. That's gold's heavy,
Sure.
and
He just wanted to be fancy on the inside.
right. He should have chewed it up a little bit first because gold's malleable.
Yeah.
Fool. So yeah, he had a fork.
Hey, you.
Fork going through him, and he begged the doctor to take it out to try anything. Well, the doctor also realized that he had some advanced stage tuberculosis, probably from eating out of, everywhere.
Yep.
Yeah.
Eating everything from everywhere.
So yeah, he did treat him. He didn't really treat him that well. He just kind of kept him semi-comfortable because he just had continuous diarrhea.
Ugh.
Gold's hard to digest, apparently. Really tough on the on the track, and
This isn't soft like rocks at all.
no, I should have stuck to parlor tricks because he died shortly after that.
Aw.
Yeah, and his body, they say his body began to like almost immediately rot, and surgeons refused to do an autopsy.
Do you want to see what killed him? Nah. No thanks.
I think eating live things and rumoredly a baby is enough.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Just,
Yeah, I don't think they wanted to find like baby arm or something lodged in there.
Baby arm.
Got a baby arm in my gullet. Or it's like that Kojima game that's coming out, Death Stranding.
Oh,
the
yeah.
baby is in his stomach. Yeah.
Thumb sucking, thumbs up, down the gullet.
And you see his little butt.
More inspiration.
Wow.
Well, this didn't stop Tessier, though. He was curious. And he did an autopsy and found an enlarged gullet that was extremely wide with a broad canal to the stomach. So he basically just had a fucking siphon.
Just
going
a
right
drop.
Yeah.
Bloop.
That's cool.
He's straightened out his whole intestine system, if it even existed.
But his body was full of pus. Like, he was just full of infection.
Gross.
And he had abnormally large liver and gallbladder. And his stomach was just enormous and filled with ulcers. And the fork was never found. Yep. So, maybe it did help him.
Maybe.
Helped him, end his miserable existence.
Kill
Yes.
the coil.
But I've been pretty hungry. I mean, like I said, I threaten to eat my dogs. I tell them, not like, I didn't like call anybody and be like, hey, I'm going to eat this dog.
Right. You just gotta tell the dogs.
No, I'm like, hey, fuck, I'm hungry. I'm going to eat you and you and you. It's like romper
Fuck
room.
you.
Fuck you, though. You're too old and stringy.
Romper room at the bee.
Yeah, and the little magic mirror. I'm looking at you with my magic meat mirror. And
38 years ago.
Oh, wow.
No, it was more than that.
I used to get excited
38. Yeah, 38.
because I would watch that show at the end, and so she said my name once. Not to I'm not making fun of your name, but you watched that show, right? You watch Romper Room, right?
Yeah, they never called my name.
Never called your name.
Never called my name.
They didn't say. They never fucking were like, and hello to Robert and Kevin, and Kevin be like, ah, and they're like, Lee Noble. Yeah, no,
Not present. They didn't say it.
they wouldn't say that. Romper Room. Fucking goddamn empty ass.
You had to bring that back. I'd like to be. I liked her hair. It was tight. She had a tight white girl afro.
Oh, that's right.
Dark hair.
Damn.
She might have been my first grade teacher.
Mine used to play the harpsichord, the lap
Ooh,
harpsichord thing.
nice.
Yeah, with the thumb pick and shit.
Look at you, Cali boy.
I know, right? It's weird, like.
We had yogi classes, man. meditation.
No. My teachers were from the 50s, so, like, there was none of that bullshit. That was
Here to
bullshit.
whoop ass.
Corporal punishment was still
We're here to
thing.
teach
I
you
went to school.
Dianetics.
So when I would try to eat everybody's lunch, like little Tarrare, they would try to whoop my ass with the paddle with holes in it.
Yeah. And then you try to eat that too.
And I tried to fucking eat it because I thought it was Swiss cheese.
The holes so that they can get more velocity.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Good shit.
Less resistance. Less resistance
Yeah,
to the
it
violence.
is. It's less resistance. You just get a swack in. And
Oh, I just heard it in my head.
Yeah.
Schwack up.
I never got it. There was actually like a permission slip for corporal punishment when I was
Weird.
in grade school.
May we beat your son or daughter's ass if they're acting rowdy?
Please do.
I think I mentioned the principal. Her name was Grover Cleveland. And
Yeah.
she was a former drill sergeant.
Someone hated her.
Yeah, like it sounds like was it Matilda, the fucking mean teacher in the Matilda?
Yep.
Yeah, that was. I mean, I went to semi Roald Dahl esque kind of fucking bullshit school. I had Grover Cleveland, Sergeant Grover Cleveland, who loved to beat kids and for eating too much. I was a big kid. I needed the food, man.
Just like the kid in Matilda.
Right.
He's eating chocolate cake or whatever.
Yeah, he needed that.
Yeah.
Chocolate cake sounds good.
That does sound good. I'm really actually kind of hungry.
Yeah, I'm getting pretty hungry after all this talking about it.
Like even talking about eating puppies and cats. That's that.
Because I know I'm not that desperate or crazy.
Right.
I'm sorry, not crazy. Inhumane.
Right. I would at least kill the cat before I ate it.
Sure.
That's just me.
Slide. Look at the sunset.
Delicious.
Dinner served.
I can taste the happiness.
I'm just gonna, I'm just gonna go get a hamburger somewhere. Fuck this shit. I'll just think about how good their burger is, not how much it was killed or anything. Right?
Yes.
That's how you stay carnivorous.
Yeah.
You just don't care how it was killed.
Yeah, just don't make
Stay
me have
carnivorous.
to confront it.
Right. The American carnivore. We don't care how it's killed. Just put it in
Put it in my mouth.
Put it in my mouth.
Put it in my mouth as fast as you can. I'm hungry.
Chicken nuggets. I don't care if I bite into a weird little veiny, crunchy bit. Just more sauce.
Yeah, I'm just here for the spicy nuggets.
Love that spice. Oh,
Sriracha.
I think Wendy's brought those back.
Yeah, they did.
Shit.
Oh, yeah.
Unfortunately, the only Wendy's near me is like 25 miles.
Oh.
Yeah. That's a long distance.
But is it worth it?
For 5 spicy nuggets?
I got
Oh, you have to double up.
Yeah, I got
Yeah,
time.
yeah. That's right. Because they were like 99 cents back in the day. Like, a few years ago. Back in the day.
Back in the good old days.
But it was an abrupt stop. Like,
Yes.
It was one of the only things I really liked to get at Wendy's.
Yep.
Like, I guess Wendy's is really, if you look at fast food, for me anyway, I think Wendy's seems to be the better choice if you're going on like the big 3 hamburger joints, like McDonald's, Burger King, Wendy's.
I'm partial to the Whopper Juniors.
See, Whoppers always destroy me.
That's why I get the Whopper Juniors, because it's like the Whopper Juniors seem to be just a little under what a whole Whopper is.
That's the junior
And
part.
it's different from like
their
the
fries
regular
suck.
cheeseburger. I don't do their fries.
Fries suck.
I used to do the onion rings. I don't do those either.
Oh, with that weird sauce, that weird
I just miss
cowboy sauce.
I miss the old school KFC Chicken Littles, not what they call Chicken Littles now, but they used to have Chicken Littles. There was a little mini chicken breast cutlet thing that was way different from anything else.
Yep.
It wasn't a chicken tender on
I
a
remember
bun.
that. I remember that.
And it used to be like 39 cents a piece.
Yep. That's back in the day.
Yeah, man.
Yeah. So I used to get that like after school.
Because they used to have like the specials. I think it was like you get 2 or 3 of them with like the potato skins and a drink. It was like $5 if that.
Jeez. You guys, you didn't know how good you had it.
Oh, we had it good, dude.
You know what else we had? We had extra fucking crispy skin.
No, but you also know what KFC used to have? extra. They had spicy crispy.
Oh, right. That's right. The
Wow.
spicy crispy.
They have regular. They have extra crispy, and then but then where I was in Harlem, it was spicy crispy.
No, we
it
had
was
the
either
spicy
original
crispy
or spicy crispy. That was it.
Out west, too. But the extra crispy shit. Man.
That came later for the people that couldn't stand the spicy flour.
And then now it's gone. No, I have that anymore.
You guys are killing me.
I know. Sorry, bro.
I'm so hungry now.
You know what else you can't ever have?
A golden fork.
Right. That'll digest in you.
Yeah.
If you're like Tarrare style.
Right.
Honey nut Eggos. I was going to end on that. Honey nut Eggos.
I didn't know that was ever a thing.
I don't really
I don't
remember
like
that.
I don't like toaster shit too much. I'm not, I don't like Pop-Tarts or any of that crap really. But one time they were brought home, Honey Nut Eggos. And my brothers fucking hated them. Maybe that's why I'm so fond of them. Because they hated them.
Yeah.
But
So
it was
you
a
loved
big
them.
16-pack or whatever. And they were fucking amazing. I thought they were great.
They don't make them anymore.
They don't make them anymore.
Well, I love Honey Nut Cheerios, so I mean, that
Right.
would make sense.
Oh, but you know what? You
Maybe
wouldn't
we
like
should-
those.
Maybe we
They had
should
nuts
write.
in them. They
Maybe
had
we should
little
write
bits of.
Eggo.
I have, and I've tweeted them. I've tweeted at them.
Maybe we
I've
should
called
do
them
a petition.
monsters. They're monsters for getting rid of. But it was in the light of the peanut allergy bullshit.
Who cares?
So,
They
like,
have separate facilities.
When that story went around, how the boyfriend killed the girlfriend, and kissing with the peanut butter on his braces. Fuck you. Both of you should die, you stupid
Game
kids.
over, man.
I want my Eggos back. But yeah, and then I'm gonna get something to eat. I'm gonna just smear peanut butter and honey all over a waffle. Cry.
Put a little chocolate on there just to feel good about it.
I didn't mean for anybody to die. I was just kidding.
It's too late.
I'm hangry. I'm hangry now.
Eat the Snickers. You're not yourself.
I can't eat now. We're on the air. I'm not gonna chew in your ear.
I am.
Oh, you fucking
Psych.
If only Tarrare had Snickers.
right. You would need truckloads, or those big ones you see at the gas stations, like the 10-pound Snickers
Yep.
for $40.
Instant diabetic coma.
Right. I've tried to eat one.
Did you?
Yeah.
I've never gotten any of those giant things.
No, I've never done it. No.
I believed you again.
His jaw unhinges. He's like,
Tara! Yeah, he lives. He's
rock jaw.
the pus seeped into the sewer. A new Tarrare.
Oh,
That baby.
yeah.
All the bones turned into a new Tarrare.
Wow.
That's the legend, anyway.
He's like that one guy from the X-Men movie that turned into water and just kind of gooped through stuff.
And Terminator 2.
Yes.
Judgment Day.
And the next one.
Yeah. So yeah, I'm hungry now though. I'm really hungry.
Yeah, I'm starving.
Let's go get some food, guys.
So be good to yourself. Be good to everyone. Catch us online, www.weirdandweary.com, Twitter, Instagram. You have any stories you want to share? You just want to say hi? info@weirdandweary.com. Or you can email us all directly. Kevin, Jason, Lee @weirdandweary.com. As always, I am Jason.
I'm Kevin.
And I'm Lee.
And I'm hungry.
Yes.
It's like Chinese food?
No.
Oh, look, your dog just came in. Come here, girl.
Did a dog just come in? Where is she?
It's in my stomach now.
Tara!
The terror of Tarrare.
Dun, 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 dun.
But can I have my dog back?
Okay, here.
Ew.
It's a lot of mucus.
Yeah, I have some soap for you.
I think you have a condition.
Yeah, you might have a cold.